This is Chicago's News Channel.
Captain comes on and says, well, this may sound a little strange, but it seems like we're going to be quarantined.
A Delta Airlines plane was forced to land at Chicago's Midway Airport after a sick passenger developed a rash. Good evening, everyone, and thank you for joining us. I'm Dylan Oakes. The Center for Disease Controls tells us that the passenger had been to Africa, and a family member suspected that the rash might be monkeypox. Fire and ambulance crews met the plane on the runway and quarantined the jet. CDC staff and the Chicago Department of Public Health workers cleared the patient and said it didn't look like monkeypox. The passenger was advised to seek medical care. All passengers were held for about an hour and a half and then released. The CDC did collect contact information for all passengers just in case.
For a moment, apparently someone is on board and they may or may not have something.
Of course, you're very relieved when they come and tell you, oh, it's just a case of bug bites.
Officials were originally concerned about a female passenger's rash, which they thought may have been those monkeypox. It turns out they may have just been a bad case of bed bugs. Boeing rolled out its first South Carolina-made 787 Dreamliner today. Thousands of the North Charleston plant employees cheered as the plane took to the tarmac. The plane, built for Air India, includes an image of a palmetto tree with the message, "Made with Pride in South Carolina," on its side. The commercial airplane is slated for a few more tests before its mid-year delivery date. 3 more aircraft are expected to be produced at the plant by the end of 2012. How much clutter is in your medicine cabinet? You've likely got expired medications and prescriptions you don't need or want anymore. In today's Health Minute, Susan Hendricks tells us how tomorrow you can safely dispose of those drugs at a location near you.
Old prescriptions often wind up in the medicine cabinet, where they can get into the hands of people they were not intended for, including kids and teens. So the DEA, or Drug Enforcement Administration, is offering a safe way for the public to dispose of them.
Take Back Day is important because it gives us an opportunity to do a public service by collecting unused, unwanted, and expired drugs that are sitting in people's houses, in their medicine cabinets, and they really don't know what to do with them, and they just continue to collect them and they pile up.
Getting them out of the home can prevent alarmingly high rates of abuse.
Prescription drugs, most studies show now, are the most abused drug this side of marijuana in America today.
The DEA is hosting its 4th Take Back event tomorrow for people all across the country.
We'll be taking back any prescription drug or even an over-the-counter drug if they want to get rid of it that's not in liquid form.
Go to DEA.gov, click on Got Drugs, and there you can put in your zip code to locate one of the 5,000 free anonymous collection sites. I'm Susan Hendricks.
A day of moderate gains to close out the week on Wall Street today. The Dow Jones closed up 23.69 points to close at 13,228.31. The Nasdaq closed up 18.5 points to close at 3,069.20 on the session, and the S&P 500 up 3.38 points to close at 1,403.36. And taking a look at gas prices, which are now down for the 11th straight day across the country. AAA reports regular unleaded at $3.83 a gallon. Mid-grade at $3.97 a gallon, and premium at $4.10 a gallon. Taking a quick look at your forecast, tomorrow in Chicago, expect rainy skies with a high of 46 and a low of 37. Finally tonight, a baby sea otter is about to become one of the most adorable attractions at the Pittsburgh Zoo and the Pittsburgh Aquarium. This little guy was found close to death, stranded on a frozen bay in Port Hayden, Alaska. Residents kept him alive, feeding him and making sure he stayed cool. He ended up being sent all the way across the country to Pittsburgh. Officials at the zoo say the pup is doing well. Visitors will be able to see him starting today. And that's your latest news. Thanks for watching. I'm Dylan Oakes, and I'll see you back here next time. Have a great night.